Come on, man. You see it.
Hey man, I'm about to go to the park. I got some nervous energy I need to work through.
Season 7 is currently in progress. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining.
Hey, MP! Here's what we're working on this season.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your man.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
This is a.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
Tell me why.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Let's get after it, MP.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
All right, MP, ready to go get it?
I'm telling you, Hunter. You know, MJ's the gold standard. I mean, I've seen some.
Guaranteed.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
all right?
Hold that right there. Perfect. Great. We got what we need.
All right, bet.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to. This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the...
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
On the court for Chicago, Kevin Huerter out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Kobe White, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Collins in at the 5. Pelicans trail by 14. Collins defending. Outside Jones. Six on the shot clock. There's the double with Huerter. Jones grabs the board.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to White. Here's Smith. Collins right side. The kick out to White. Offline with a 3. New Orleans is shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA. Olynyk against Smith. Pass to Jones. No good on his first attempt of the game. Pelicans trail by 14. Collins defending. From downtown, Collins with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. White, good. White's got 8.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Bulls leading by 16. Outside Huerter. White with it. Give him 8. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Olynyk. Now Alvarado. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Smith outside. White on the wing. All alone. That shot is off. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Chicago ahead, leading by 17. Quarter number 2. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Jalen Smith. Also Kevin Huerter out there. Zach Collins out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. Drills it from deep.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
To the middle. Got a hand on it. Now here's Alvarado. Giddey defends. Now McCollum. Collins defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
McCollum outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
It's Giddey on the wing. McCollum defends. And it's Giddey missing. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Alvarado. Banked it in off the glass. Alvarado's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Here's Herter, defended by Jones. Giddey against McCollum. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
McCollum's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Smith. And here's Giddey. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. The 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Right side Olynyk. McCollum looking it over. To the paint. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Herter. And here's Giddey. Collins with a screen on McCollum. Collins outside. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now here's Giddey. Smith with a screen on McCollum. And it's Giddey off the drive. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Boston's checked in for New Orleans. Clock at 4. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Out to the wing. Pass to Alvarado. They set the pick. Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got his second bucket on the night.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Here's Vucevic. Can't connect from 14.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
That one's good for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Bulls leading by 9. Outside Giddey. And that time all Also a missed shot.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Boston. Shoots over to Sumu. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. He has 6.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
From deep, Giddey. The shot misses. Pelicans trail by 7. Jones feels it out. Olynyk with a screen on Herder. Williams defending. Chicago with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
Takes a 3. Blocked! Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Some changes for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Williams, and it's Kobe White in for Herder. Chicago leading by 7. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Giddey. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. 5th best, the Pelicans.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
The Sumu, right side. Outside White. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Fades. Count it. Vucevic has got 10.
Vucevic is a very efficient mid-range shooter and has been for most of his career.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Murray, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with it. Here's Vucevic. 10 points for him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Misi. No made baskets yet. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Vucevic finds White. Asumu, left side. Vucevic, a screen on Williamson. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And New Orleans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. Just 2 to shoot. Jones. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Pass to Williamson. Covered by Vucevic. Back to McCollum. Misses the baby hook. Bulls leading by 7. Outside Jones. Dosunmu outside. And here's Jones. The 3. Doesn't go that time. Williamson with it. McCollum outside. With the floater. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. McCollum's got 8 here in this quarter. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Murray against Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. Into the lane. Pelicans cleared away.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about MP.
Brian, as we know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he holds reverence for the Jordan-era Bulls. And I asked him if he had mixed feelings competing against the Bulls, and he said, not anymore. They'll always have a special place in my heart, but I have no hesitation going out and handing them a loss. All business for MP, guys.
Yeah, and once you put on a different jersey, Allie, all childhood fandom goes out the door. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Murray. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Murray's got 5 now.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Outside White. .102 left in the second period. On the wing, Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Jones' shot is good. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can see the smarts Jones has with the ball.
Covered by Vucevic. Pass to Williamson from 12 feet, and the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front. They lead by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Their effort on the offensive glass has sent a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny? I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And that's a wrap on.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nikola. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. So both teams changing it up here. Bulls leading by 7. Now Jones. DeSumo outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. And for the Bulls, Smith out there with Zach Collins. Then there's DeSumo, then it's Kobe White, and it's Jones in at the 1. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. Olynyk for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. DeSumo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Smith. Here's Jones. Now here's White. Collins with a screen on Jones. And here's Smith to snap the cold streak. The Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in.
15 Bulls substitution, number 13, Kevin Herter.
Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Jones. Now Olynyk. To the right side. Here's Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Alvarado, left side. This one for 3. Jones misses. Bulls leading by 7. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to White. Now here's Smith. Launches it. Drains the triple. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
The first one falls. You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
Outside Herter. And here's Collins for 3. No good that time.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 10. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Outside Olynyk. On the wing, Jones. Outside Olynyk from deep. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Jones. Outside Herter. Smith with a screen on Jones. Here's White. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Hawkins. Over White. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hawkins has got his first basket. Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your...
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Jose Alvarado, Herb Jones out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Elfrid Payton. That's the Pelicans 5. Olynyk. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a tough assignment close to the basket.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Herder. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside Jones. Screen by Olynyk. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, Jones has the skills to put on a show offensively if he can get in a good rhythm.
Jones against Payton. Outside Herder. Lets the 3 fly. The Pelicans pull it in. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Herder defending. Outside Jones. Goes back up. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. Right side Giddey. Jones up top. Pass to Collins. And here's Herder. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Outside Jones. Nice move. He squares up and sinks it.
You can't ask for a better look, and he capitalizes.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Giddey. Looking to get it going. Driving in.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Alvarado outside. Payton with a screen on Giddey. Here's Alvarado. Knocks down the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Alvarado, the pass to Payton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 5 on the clock. Back to Alvarado. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Jones, the pass to Payton. to the inside. Alvarado outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
For New Orleans, Zion Williamson is checked in for Olynyk, and Boston subbed in for Peyton. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Jones. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Down low. Here's Williamson. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Pass to Collins. Herder with it. Knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Both teams making some changes here. Vucevic, the pass to White, and here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Giddey finds Vucevic. No luck on that one.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Oh, Zion! He can go through you.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
White on the wing to the inside. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists tonight.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And here's Murray. Pass to McCollum. They set a pick. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Dosunmu. Here's White from deep three-point land. Not going to go that time. Williamson against Vucevic. To tie it up. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Picked by Vucevic. Herder from long range. That shot off the mark. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Murray. Inside with a 9-footer. That one's good. This game is all even.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Back to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Williamson. On the wing, Murray to take the lead. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Giddey. Back to White. They set the pick. Dosunmu outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. They still need this. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. James Ellison checked in for Chicago. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off